Everyone, this is me Sadia and I am back with another pick a card reading here, which is going to be a special message for all of you out there, which is for the month of October, so you could have a wishes fulfilled life in the month of November. This time around, I'm combining the special message reading with the oracle energies coming up for each set. So I have included different oracle cards from different decks. So it can give you more detail of what are the things that you need to work on and what is coming up for you in the month of November. So before I get into the reading, let me remind you it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone others, so pick whatever resonates and leave the rest. For a personal reading, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. You can also check out the services that I am offering, which includes the recent one added to the list, which is the personalized weekly tarot readings. You can check the description box for that as well. Follow me on Instagram where I do upload daily readings. So yeah, let's get into the reading. Let's see what are the special messages for all of you out there. So yeah, pick and choose whichever you feel more connected to. Purple, blue, pink. Whatever you feel like this message is for you, or this message is for you, or this message is for you. Pick and choose whichever you feel connected towards or feel drawn towards. I'm sure it is going to help you in one way or the other to have a beautiful life in the month of November. So let's begin the reading. Let's see what's coming up for the people who are going to choose the first set of cards, which is the purple candle. Let me push these cards a little up so I can spread the cards here. I'm not going to be including the tarot cards in this reading. So yeah, for all of those of you who are choosing the purple candle, here it is. Let's see what are the messages coming up for you for the month of October, so you could have a beautiful month ahead, the month of November. So let's begin with this card from the miracle cards. This is your card. Let's see what is the special message for you. You will feel loved and shall soon meet your soulmate. Wow. Pardon people who do wrong, for they know not what they do. This card represents love and romance, beauty, and the creative arts. You will meet a new person who will bring excitement into your life or work sphere. Socializing and meeting people will be important and beneficial. This is the perfect time to share and exchange ideas, make new friends, grant or receive favors. Happy and joyous moments will delight you in the next few days. Your love for the arts and creative skills will be strengthened. What you cherish will come to fruition with conscious action and a lot of gratitude. Introduce positive habits and people into your life. Spread the message of goodness in life. Stay away from compulsive habits, vices. Wearing a clear quartz crystal stone or a diamond would be beneficial. Excuse me. Let me put my phone on silent. Yep. So yeah, for those of you who are single, I feel like there is a strong potential of you meeting your person in the month of November. But to meet this new person, I feel like you have to keep your options open. Like if you're not if you're not seeing people, if you're not going out, you've not been socializing enough, it's time for you to start doing that, because if you stay home, you are not going to meet the person that you are kind of wishing and hoping for. So just go out, hang out with friends, and try to be as happy as you can, and give gratitude for all the good things that you have in your life, which is going to attract you more love, happiness, and reasons to be grateful for. I feel like with this last message here, pardon people who do wrong, for they know not what they do. I feel like for those of you who are stuck in their past relationships, it's really, it's high time for you to move away or move on from that situation that didn't serve you any good in the past. Forget about what have been in your relationships when it comes to your past relationships, exes, maybe past marriages. Just leave behind that. Maybe the person that you were dealing with back then is was not your soulmate, because I feel like you are going to meet your soulmate now. Maybe you got into a marriage, maybe you got into a relationship believing that this was your person, but in actuality that person was not the one for you. And maybe that is the reason. Maybe you're feeling sad and you're not meeting people right now because you really want to have that me time right now. But maybe you are kind of grieving on the loss that you had with the friend of yours. Like maybe you lost your love, and that's why you are kind of upset with it. But I feel like whoever you lost, I feel like that person was not your soulmate. I don't know why I'm picking up that energy. Like for those of you who have been waiting on for a specific person to come back from your past, it's time for you to move on, because I feel like you are trying to find love at a wrong place. And you really have to, like I said in the beginning, you really have to keep the options open so you could let the soulmate come in. Because I feel like you are, it's like you are just looking at that way and thinking like your soulmate is going to come from this side, but in actuality your soulmate is standing here and you are too focused on that side that you cannot even see them. So just open the doors to meet new people, or let the new people come in your life. Don't waste your time and energy waiting on for a person who is not your soulmate. You really have to come out of that that hope and wish that you have regarding a certain someone, is what I'm picking up very strongly. So let's see what else do we have. I'm gonna check the color cards here. Scarlet and the cherry. Live an extraordinary life. I feel like it is going to be a successful month for you. The month of November is definitely going to be um, a month of growth. And it doesn't have to be financial growth. It is more like you coming to terms with whatever that is in your reality right now. And if you have been single for quite some time, it's time for you to grow as a person and see things for yourself with open eyes, open mind, and see what you are doing or what you have been doing to yourself, waiting for a person which who was treating you bad, who was who left you in the past because of some other person. Whatever the reason was of your breakup with that particular person, I feel like it's time for you to move on. Things ended for a reason. You really have to understand the universe has something better to offer. I feel like if you move on from this situation, you are definitely going to meet the right person, and your life is going to change in in the ways that you cannot even imagine right now. Because I feel like your love life and your work life is going to be connected in one way or the other. As soon as you meet your soulmate, you are going to expand in all areas of your life, and you are going to live an extraordinary life after you having this awareness that you deserve love, and you should not waste your time and energy waiting on for someone who is not ready to give you that love. So just open your heart up, open your mind to that great love which is basically waiting on for you to let it in. So just do that. The universe really wants you to open up to this connection which is available to you. And it's like it's like you have blocked yourself for this one person, is what I'm picking up very strongly, who you believe was or is your soulmate, but in actuality this person was not. And it's high time for you to move on with your life, move on with this uh, life is just one. So you are just wasting your time waiting on for this person to come back. Just don't do that. So coming towards this whisper of love cards, you do have spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Wow. I definitely feel you are definitely going to meet your soulmate during this time, during the month of November. And for that, you really have to let go of the past in each and every way. You really have to let go of the negative thinkings that you might have been kind of started thinking about yourself, because this person was not whoever you are waiting for from your past. I feel like you have started feeling bad about yourself, and you might have started having negative self talk as well, because you really but I feel like with this new person coming in your life is going to change. This person is going to have that connection with you, which is going to make you realize that life is so beautiful, and you are beautiful, and you deserve love, because you are love. And I feel like the moment you are going to meet this person, whoever this person is going to be, you will know that this person is the one for you. There is going to be instant connection between the two of you. It is definitely going to be a connection which is not just a romantic connection, which is not going to be just a spiritual connection. You are going to connect to this person on each and every level: soul level, mental level, physical level, sexual level. It's like, the bond that you are going to have with this person is going to be so strong. And this person is definitely going to help you grow as a person, and you are definitely going to help them to grow as a person as well. I feel like, it's going to be a mutual connection that you are going to feel. This person is, I feel like you are going to meet this person at some at a place where it's like you are spending some time alone, maybe, or maybe you are out in the nature, is what I'm picking up very strongly. And you both will have, um you know um it's like you both are going to be like-minded, is what I'm picking up. You will have same ideas. If you are spiritually awakened, this person is also going to be spiritually awakened. If you are, party lover, they are also going to be a party lover. But if, to be very honest, I don't pick up that energy with this connection here. I don't feel like, this person is going to be in all those things. I feel like it's more of a spiritual connection, a person who is mature, who is not into all those things because they believe it is not for them. This person is somebody who loves spending time alone, who likes to travel, who likes to spend time in the nature. This person loves travel, is what I'm picking up very strongly again. But nature, staying close to water, gardens, trees, is something that they feel joyful about or with, because this helps them to stay connected with the source. And I feel like you will, with the first eye contact that you are going to have with this person, you will know that it is something, something ethereal, something out of this world, something you never felt before. And this person is not going to look at your body. This person is not going to check you out. It's more of, because like I said, you both are going to be spiritually connected. Look at the way, the way they are looking at each other in their eyes. That connection, that the first look at each other is going to be it. Like, you would know that this is the one, and they will know that you are the one. And like I said, like I was saying, like, the card here, I feel like, it is not somebody from your past. This is somebody new. This is somebody that you have not met yet. And this is your soulmate. Whoever you have from your past is not your soulmate. The universe is asking you to move on. Just move on to the love that you deserve. This person is ready to meet you. It's just you taking your time to come out of that, isolation that you have, kind of blocked or locked yourself into. Just come out of it. Wow. Beautiful connection is waiting for you. Just open up your heart and mind to get connected to this soulmate of yours. Trust me, the person that you are waiting for is not the one that you are, that oof, it's like, I cannot, emphasize on the need for you to move on. Trust me on that. Release your oh, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. That's exactly what I was talking about. That is exactly what I'm picking up with these two cards here. It's like, if you have left your ex, and you've been single for quite some time, it's time for you to clear the negative energy, negative self-talk that you might have been having with yourself. When it comes to relationships, it doesn't have to be just your ex. You really have to leave behind past thinking patterns, which might have been kind of, blocking you from having this beautiful soulmate that is waiting for you. Um, I feel like, it's a mutual thing happening for the two of you. It's not just you. Maybe they also feel like, sometimes they also get low and they feel like you do feel like, maybe you also feel that I wish I had someone. And I feel like you both are going to be connected spiritually first before you come into, before you meet into this, physical realm, is what I'm picking up very strongly. I don't know why, but I feel like you are going to, for those of you who are, it's more like maybe you both are manifesting each other. For some of, like, for some of you, it can be that. And wow, beautiful energy is coming up for you. But the special message I would suggest, coming up for you for the month of November, so you could work on these things in the month of October to have the beautiful month ahead in your love life. And there is definitely success coming up, but you really have to let go of past, let go of all the negative thoughts that you have connected with your past, so you could have the beautiful month ahead. Wow, this person is definitely going to make you feel so calm, peaceful from deep within. You will not have to worry about your looks, you will not have to worry about your hair, you will not have to worry about your dress with this person, because they would love you the way you are, and they are going to feel connected towards you, or they are going to feel the pull towards you the way you are. You don't have to fake things, you don't have to be a certain way to reach to their heart. The first time they are going to see you, or you are going to see them, you both are going to know that this is the one. So just come out of this fear, um, of if you have been single, like I said, and if you're fearing like, maybe I will never get the right person in my life, it's time for you to move on. Let go of the past, let go of, tell the universe, write down a note to yourself, to the universe, that I let go of the past and all the hurts and pains it has brought you, and then just throw that paper out from the window, or just burn it out, or just trash it in the dustbin or something, and let go of it. Like, the moment you just write it down and you trash that paper, just let it go, like just forget about it, because you have a beautiful love coming up for you in the month of November. So I'm so happy and excited for the people who chose the purple candle. Is definitely, wow, you're definitely going to have a beautiful month ahead in the next month, which is November 2019. So that's pretty much it coming up for the people who chose the first set of cards. I wish you all the best, and if you like the video and if it resonates with you, do like, subscribe, and share. If it helped you in one way or the other, do like it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you in the next reading that I'll do for you guys. Take care, bye. So let's move on to the second set of cards, the blue candle. So yeah, for all of you who chose the blue candle, let's begin the reading. Let's see what's coming up for you. What is the special message for you um for this month, so you could have a beautiful month ahead in the month of November. This is your card from the miracle cards. Let's see. Appreciate small things in life to receive blessings. Visualize your dreams and wish for them to come true. This card is a very special message. It says, hold on and do not give up now. Um, have faith in heavenly guidance and divine magic. A spiritual guide or healer will help you. Consciously take charge of your life. Do not just sit and wait for things to happen. Take action and make the change you want to see. Avoid overindulging in any matter, be it your own or of others. Overcome addictions with a strong will and a positive frame of mind. Healing or alternate medicine will miraculously help you recover from any illness. Expansion plans or major financial decisions must be taken only after seeking advice from experts. Meditate and imagine a beautiful, positive, golden halo of light surrounding and protecting you. Your gratitude will ensure a continuous flow of energy and blessings. Wow. So definitely with this card here, I'm picking up like, for those of you who are having any sort of addiction, it can be, addiction of drugs, addiction of, some, food, eating habits, addiction to, a certain person, maybe your ex, addiction to sex, whatever it is, it's time for you. It's going to be a good time for you to if you really want to enjoy the month of November to the fullest, to the max of its capacity that it has to offer, I feel like it's time for you to start taking charge of your life. Don't let any addiction take charge of you. Like, just get back the control of your life in your own hands, and don't um even if it comes to a relationship, like if you are if you have allowed somebody to take charge of your life and take decisions of your life, it's time for you to take the charge back in your own hands. Stand up for yourself. If you have been in an abusive relationship, it's time for you to leave behind that relationship, because it's not good for you. um you really have to consciously take charge of your life, like it said. um but I feel like for most of you, it's like you are going to find it very hard to feel confident enough to make a right decision in your life right now. That is why maybe this card is asking you to seek help from a healer or a spiritual guide. The help, the guidance that you are that you would need during this time can be taken from your elders as well. If you can trust them, and if you can have faith that they are not going to leak out your information to someone else, then you can share and ask for their help as well. Because I feel like it's whatever that you are dealing with right now, it might be something that you are not you're not sharing it with anyone. Is I don't know why I'm picking up that energy, but maybe the issues that you might be having in your life, you are not sharing it with the people around you, which is going to make you feel especially when it comes to having a toxic relationship. I don't know why I'm picking up that energy very strongly. So it's time for you to take your power back and stand up for yourself and make the move that you should make, because it's the month of November is going to be very positive for you to make the changes for yourself that can bring you the life that you desire. And you are like, you have the power to manifest anything that you desire, but for that you really have to have faith in your own in your own powers, in your own ability to make the change that you desire to see in yourself. Because if you keep letting other people make the choice for you or decide for you, you will never live your life. It's like you are going to live the life that people desire you to live. So it's time for you to take up stand up for yourself, and do what you feel good doing. Visualize your dreams and wish for them to come true. Meditation is definitely going to help you heal from a situation that you might have gotten entrapped in, maybe. And I don't know, I'm picking up very whoever chose this set of cards, it's like you really have to, it's like I'm picking up energy of a person who never value themselves, or who is not it's like you are whoever chose this set of cards, it's like you don't value yourself enough. You always think of you as the least priority. Your other people's wishes, maybe the wishes of your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, family, they always come first to you, for you. And it's like you never value yourself enough, and you always do things to please people around you in your life. It's like that kind of energy I'm picking up with the people who chose this set of cards. And you always underestimate your wishes. You always underestimate that you have the power to or you have the right to choose for yourself. But I feel like it's time for you to take that step towards liberating yourself from that belief, and just freeing yourself from the situation. Because it is something that you have imposed on yourself. It's not that, people ask you to do, like, people are going to ask you for a favor, like, can you do me a favor? It's up to you, you do that favor or not. And I feel like you always do the favor whether you like it or you don't. So it's time for you to stop doing that. If you really want to have the life that you wish in the month of November, you really have to let go of that, that way of dealing with things in your life in the month of you really have to leave behind that habit of yours in the month of October to have the life that you desire in the month of November. Past life connection, past life relationship, you have known each other. I feel like you are definitely going to I don't know, with this card too, I feel like you are going to deal with some sort of karma. You have to deal with, a karmic relationship during this. It's time for you to get free from this karmic relationship too, is what I'm picking up. You really, because with this card here, I don't know, I usually don't pick up that energy with this card here, but I feel like, it's a toxic relationship, the one which involves just the sex and the physical thing without love and passion for each other. It's something that you have to deal with during the month of October. You really have to let go of it and move into the next month to have your doors open for a new person to come in, cutting the ties, the karmic ties that you have with this person. And it's like, it's time for you to um I feel like, this person, whoever it is that you have in your life right now, this person um is not somebody who is committed to you. I don't know why I'm picking up. Obviously, it's not going to resonate with everyone either, but I'm picking up that person's energy here more than, any other person's energy. I feel like you really have to um come out of this cycle, come out of this, karmic cycle is what I'm picking up. Like, it's more like every time you try to walk out of this, relationship, every time you feel like, leaving this, sexual thing that you have with this person, you always feel the pull towards this person because you have not learned the lesson yet that you were meant to learn being with this person. Maybe this person always treats you as a sex toy or something. But whatever it is, this relationship that you have with this person is not healthy. And I'm not talking to everyone out there, but obviously it's not going to resonate with all of you, but it definitely has a special message for some of you at least out there. It's time for those of you who are in a relationship like that, like I said in the beginning, if you have addiction to a person, if you have addiction to a sex maybe with this person, it's time for you to break free from that addiction that you have towards this person, or that addiction that you have towards having sex with this person. It's time for you to leave behind this so you could attract the right person in your life. Maybe you feel like you are not going to find the right person, so that's why you always get back to with this person, because you feel like it's better to be with someone than to be alone. So if that's how you have been kind of thinking about your love life, I think it's time for you to change that, because you deserve love. You really have to start visualizing your dreams and wishes for them to come true. If you keep thinking, if you keep focusing on the things like having this negative self-talk around the relationships, like maybe I don't deserve love, I will only have a guy or a girl in my life if I offer sex to them, and I can it's like you always find a way to connect to the other person through your sexuality or your physical appearance. Maybe you know that you can attract the right the other person through your physical appearance, maybe the way you look. There is something sexy or charming or seductive kind of with the way you look. And you always might, maybe you have that mindset when you try to attract someone. You feel like if I attract this person through sex into my life, I will have a long-term relationship with this person, but that's not going to happen. You really have to stop thinking of love and relationships from that perspective. The right person is not going to be I don't say like if obviously you might end up getting in a long-term committed relationship with a person after having sex with them. But that happens for hardly 1 or 2% people. So it's like just to protect your energy, I would suggest you to leave behind that perspective before you start looking for a new person in your life in the month of November, because this is, you really have to learn a lesson from what you have been doing when it comes to your sex life, when it comes to your love life. If you have kind of intermingled both of them, it's high time that you kind of um separate them, because they don't go hand in hand. Like you should not kind of think of it like that. If I have a good sex with this person is going to get addicted to me, and then maybe he or she will kind of fall in love with me. That's not how it works. So just cut ties with that karmic cycle that you are stuck in, or that you've been kind of keeping getting stuck into one every time you meet a new person. So you really have to leave behind certain thought patterns that always end up um, getting you into a bad relationship like this one. So let's see, what else do we have from the Whispers of Love. You are limitless, you can do anything you choose. Wow. Like I said, it's time for you to acknowledge your powers. It's time for you to stand up for yourself, and stop giving too much to other people so they start taking you for granted as well. Um, you deserve heaven, trust me, and you are settling in for less with this with this person, whoever it is in your life right now. And obviously I'm not talking about everyone out there, it's not going to resonate with all, so just pick however it resonates with you in your situation. But I feel like you really have to let go of it, because you are that magical person. Nobody can be you, nobody can replace you, nobody can take your place. It's like it's just you are you, and you really have to value yourself, your emotions, your love, your body, your sexuality. Like, don't waste it with people like who take you for granted and who make you feel bad about yourself. And trust me, you don't have to attract a person with your sexuality to have them committed to you for a relationship, because that's not the love is, that's not love. It's more of a physical thing. So just free yourself from that. And it's okay to be not in a relationship than to be in a bad relationship. It makes you feel bad afterwards. Maybe you enjoy sex with this person, maybe that's why you come back to this person, but that doesn't satisfy your soul. I hope you're getting my point. So let's see what the card has to say. Blue, activate your healing power. It's time for you to heal. You really have to heal that emotion within you, which makes you trigger that need to be with this person again. Because whatever it is, you really have to I believe for those of you who go back to this person with the thought that maybe this is going to attract them back in your life, or maybe they are going to kind of rekindle the whole thing with you. Maybe you're having sex with your ex, maybe for some of you that can be the case. But whatever it is, like it's like it's time to let go of it and heal yourself first. You deserve love. You really 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 um special, and you really have to treat yourself as a special someone, so the other person would also value you. If you don't value yourself, trust me, the other person will never value you too. So just learn from this, and before you walk into the next month, try to work on this. Try to break free from the old habits, old addictions, bad relationships, addictions to a certain person who always treat you bad, but you always go back to this person. Just break free from all those negativities before you enter into the next month, so you could have a life which is full of blessings. And if you feel your love life is not good, I would suggest you to look at the other things, other areas of your life which are filled with lots of blessings to be thankful and grateful for. Like it says, appreciate small things in your life to receive more blessings. And trust me, if you start doing that, your love life will also change. But just try to deal with this craving that you have, or whatever that triggers that emotion in you to going back to this person. Try to work on it so you could have a vicious fulfilled life in the month of November. So yeah, that's pretty much just coming for the people who chose the second set of cards. if the reading resonates with you, to like, subscribe, and share. If it helped you in any way, do like and do subscribe to my channel. And yeah, till I do the next reading for you, you people, take care. Bye bye. So coming towards the third set of cards, which is a pink candle. Let's see what's coming for you people for the month of October, to have to work on the things that you need to work so you can have a wishes fulfilled life in the month of November. I'm gonna start with this miracle card here, and hold on. Yep. So let's begin with this card here, the miracle cards, and let's see what's the special message for you for the month of October, so you could have a blessed month ahead, the month of November 2019. Expect miracles and inner guidance. Wow. This card has a vibrant, magnetic, positive aura promising promotion, growth, and self realization. Hold a clear white crystal in your palm, and with the help of divine cosmic energy, seek clarity on success and the right path for you. Ask for inner guidance and the purest form of light to illuminate you and your soul and higher self. This card blesses you with the extra energy to develop focus. Financial gains can be achieved only after the right moves are made in the right direction at the right time. You will be guided in miraculous way. Your aura is energized for financial gains and benefits of promotion. And yeah, look beyond yourself. Don't be afraid to aim high. Wow. Um, Before the next month starts, I would suggest you make it a habit every night before you go to sleep, every night before you fall asleep. Ask yourself whatever help you desire to, come through from the universe. Whatever it is that you are working towards, whatever it is that you are wishing and hoping to work for you, be that in your love life, be that in your work life, be that in your home life. If you have, certain changes that you're willing to make in your house, ask the question through ask that question, whatever it is. Like for instance, if your love life has been kind of a bit shaky, and you really want to know what can you do to make things work, I would suggest you to ask that question to your higher self before you fall asleep, and fall asleep thinking of you receiving that answer coming through from the universe, from your higher self, whatever you believe in. And trust me, you will be guided in one way or the other, the next day or the next day, maybe the next day or the day after that day. So it's like, make it a habit till you start the next month, because I feel like you will be guided towards the right path. And like it says, you will be guided in miraculous ways. I feel like you will be getting or receiving the communication coming through coming through from the universe through different means. Like, it can be in the shape of a billboard that you're going to see, which is going to get you the answer that you are asking the universe to guide you through for. So it's like, just ask for the guidance from your higher self, or the angels, or the spirit guides, whoever you believe in. You will be guided, and expect miracles, expect good things to come your way. If you have been having negative self-talk, or if you have been having limiting beliefs, it's time for you to let go of that. It's time for you to start expecting good things. If something good can happen with others, so can it happen with you as well. So if you have been the person who always used to think like, they can have it because, like, they are so good, like they are rich, and definitely it's easy for them to buy it. If that has been your, the way you thought earlier about things like that, it's time for you to change that. Like, start expecting good things for yourself as well. Like, if they can have it, always feel like, without envying them, or without feeling bad, or having ill intention for them. Always start always think like, if they can have it, then obviously you are also one of them, so you can also have it. So it's just your own negative self beliefs that makes you not to um it's like you stop yourself from expecting something good, because you feel like, it's too expensive for me to buy. It's too it's too out of my league, maybe, like, maybe it's too expensive, maybe it's maybe that guy is too good for me, and maybe they are not never going to fall in love with me. So if you have been having those kind of thoughts about different areas of your life, it's time for you to change that before you enter into the month of November, because you can see some miracles happening for you in the month of November, if and only if you could change that aspect of you, or that way of you thinking about things. So let's see what the color guidance is for you for the month of November. Rose, attract a relationship. It's time for you for the single ones. If you really want to have somebody new coming into your life, it's a beautiful time for you to attract. Like I said, like I was saying, it's time for you to know your worth, and just loving yourself first is going to be the key for you. If you really want to attract somebody new in your life, it's time for you to um, love your first love yourself first, and that is going to be the key for you. If you really want someone coming in your life, and that person, if you really want that person to love you, really have to love yourself. If you want that person to pamper you, you really have to pamper yourself. Nobody is going to love you or take care of you if you don't take care of yourself. So it's it's how you are going to treat yourself is the exactly going to be the way the other person who is going to come into your life is going to treat you. So yeah, and I feel like whoever that is coming in your life is going to be your soulmate. And why I'm picking up that energy, because of the six here. So whoever that is entering in your life, it's going to be somebody who will love you the way you are. So you really have to be open to be yourself and love yourself the way you are. You don't have to change yourself. If you like short hair, do short hair. If you like, to dress up a certain way, dress up a certain way, because that person is still going to like you. That person is not going to ask you to change yourself. But for all the good things to happen, you really have to expect all the good things to happen in your life in the month of November. So you really have to, if you have been having negative way of thinking, it's time for you to change that before you enter into the month of November, because I feel like you are definitely going to have miraculous results coming up in all areas of your life. And you can attract a business partnership as well. It's going to be a potential, this month has the potential for you to attract any business deal that you have on your mind. If you really want to have a partner in your business, it's time for you to seek for that, and you will be you will find one. But again, it's time for you to start expecting good for yourself, expecting good for others as well, because if it's like it goes in it's like what you start from here, it's going to spread outward. So just start loving yourself first, and expecting miracles for yourself, for the people around you, and that's how it's gonna the energies is going to kind of surround you completely. Like it's going to be, you could see that love coming from everywhere. Like be that just the it doesn't have to be love when it comes to be when it comes to just the boyfriend girlfriend love. It is going to be love that you're going to see each and everywhere. Like maybe love in the purest form, I should say. Like the love that you have for your parents, for kids, for animals, for pets, for nature. Like the love in the purest form. I'm not talking about the love that the people talk about these days, the sexual thing and all that. It's going to be a pure love that you are going to attract during this month time. But for that, you really have to start loving yourself, because you are love. And it's like you always underestimate what your powers and potentials are. So it's time for you to acknowledge that and start expecting good for yourself as well, because the universe is full of abundance. It's like you just you are the one who always limit yourself by telling negative things to yourself, that maybe I don't deserve it, maybe I don't I don't have that looks that can attract the right person. No, like it's just something that you lie to yourself, and then that lie becomes your belief. So it's time for you to change that belief to something beautiful, so you could expect something good and positive to happen for you. Let's see what's the whispers of love has to say. Focus on love, look for the good in everyone. It's really time for you to open up your mind and change your perspective before you enter into the month of November. I feel like you might have been very limited in the way you look at things. It's time for you to broaden the way you look at things. Like just expand. um trust me, when you do that, when you look at the, it's more like, start focusing on the good things in others, and you will attract those good things in your life as well. I would suggest you to stop, if you have been into ill talkings about other, maybe you feel like, this person is, good, and I don't know what they find, good in this person, why they are, they are so good, and this person is so ugly, why they are with them, like, they should be with me maybe. If you have been into those kind of things, it's time for you to change that as well, because that only brings you um, negative energy, because that's exactly what you're putting out for them. So it's time for you to change that as well, like, change the way you look at things, and the things will change, like, too. So I hope you got my point. And I would suggest you to, like, if you see a happy couple, just bless them, and thank God that you saw them, because that's going to be a sign that universe is going to be showing you that the love, the true love in the purest form, is also coming your way. So take it as a sign, take it as a blessing, and then you will definitely bless that couple. If you see somebody happy, somebody enjoying their life, bless them, and trust me, with that blessing and gratitude, you are going to attract the same love, abundance in your life as well. It applies to you, financial situation as well. If you have been expecting if you go for a job interview, and you see that there are so many, there are so many people who are there for interview, and you start feeling like maybe this person is so good, they have, dressed in a certain way, maybe they are going to get the job. It's like you are expecting something bad for yourself and you're expecting something good for them. So it's time for you to value yourself, and know that you can also win it, you can also, pass the interview. So just know that. Wish everybody good, but never underestimate the powers that you have, because nobody can be you. Just be mindful of that. When it comes to your romance joker cards, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I feel like it's time for you to attract a right relationship for you. And if you are already in one, but things are not going good between the two of you, it's time for you to rekindle the whole thing, reignite the passion, reignite the love, it's more like, have a time, together out of this, busy world. So you could attract the, the life of, life back into your relationship. So just do that as well. For others of you, I feel like, it's time for you to excuse me, it's time for you to start expecting good for yourself when it comes to your love life as well. um, Whenever you think of a person that you really want to be with, if you're single, you have to be, don't limit yourself that I can never find a, maybe 6 feet tall guy or a girl. Don't limit yourself thinking like maybe they are never going to like me, so I should just keep my, I should just imagine as good as this much for myself, because I cannot get this much good for me. So just don't limit yourself when it comes to you manifesting something in your life. Just, you are limitless, and you are, just, you can manifest whatever. It's up to you how much belief you can put into it. If you can believe that you can find a coin on the road, you will definitely find a coin on the road. But you will always have a hard time believing that you can find a hundred bill note over, on the road. You would not kind of, your mind is going to put you, put a certain block there, and you might not see it. But for those of you who believe that hundred $100 note is nothing, they might still find a, $100 bill somewhere on the road. But for those of you who feel like, it's a bit too much, you can never find that, anywhere, because like coin is something, if it falls down, maybe the person is not going to bother, and you might, see a coin on the road. It's just, again, it's all about how you believe. Like, if you have that belief that you cannot find it, trust me, you will never find it. If you have, or if you expect things to happen, trust me, they will happen. For those of you who will have that faith, and expectation for something good to happen. So yeah, that's the message for you for the remaining month of October, so you could have a blessed month in November. So just start um, manifesting the beautiful life that you desire for yourself. But again, don't limit yourself. Expect miracles to happen in your life, because you deserve miracles too, like any other person on this faith of on the face of the earth does. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope it helps you in one way or the other. If the reading resonates with you, do like, subscribe, and share. If you're willing to get a personal reading, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. Till I do the next reading for you people, take care. Bye bye.